Welcome to today's 3-Minute Catechism Challenge. Refresh the knowledge of your Catholic faith with only a short commitment every day. With these short videos, beautifully animated in a hand-drawn style, learning about the faith has never been so engaging. This is a wonderful opportunity for parents to take on their godly responsibility to ensure that their children understand who He is. All who participate faithfully will have a good foundation of knowledge of their Catholic faith. Today's topic is, how did Jesus live?
How did Jesus live? Now, the eternal Son of the Father assumed our human nature and became man. Jesus is true God and true man. He was born in Bethlehem. Bethlehem is a few miles south of Jerusalem. He grew up in Nazareth. For 30 years he lived a quiet life. He shared the life of ordinary men, and in this way sanctified our everyday life. According to Jewish tradition, at the age of 30, one reaches full manhood. At this age, for example, one would come into one's inheritance. Jesus also came into his inheritance at that age, but the inheritance was not of Joseph, but of his heavenly Father. For the next 3 years, he went about in order to win the minds and hearts of people for his heavenly Father. He did the following. First, Jesus preached to the people. He told them parables about God. The parables were simple and at the same time memorable. And yet they were something special because Jesus didn't simply speak about God, but rather in Jesus, God Himself spoke to us. Second, Jesus cast out demons. He freed the people from the power of evil, also, and above all, by the fact that He forgave sins. Third, Jesus certified His message through miracles, and in this way revealed to the people who He really was. A lot of people thought He was great, but not all. Some probably feared for their own power and influence. Some felt threatened by His radical statements. And some had a completely different idea of what the Messiah was to be like, more of a war hero that would drive the Romans from their land. So Christ had enemies, and some of them wanted Him dead. And they eventually succeeded. Jesus was handed over to the Roman authorities, judged, condemned, and crucified. But what looked like a catastrophic defeat was in fact the very victory He had promised. For in giving His life for us, Jesus saved mankind. And in order that this triumph would become known to man, Jesus rose from the dead on the third day. For 40 days He appeared to His disciples, encouraged them, and led them ever deeper into the understanding of His teaching. Then He sent them out to carry His message to the ends of the earth. He returned to heaven, and there He sits at the right hand of the Father until He comes again to judge the living and the dead. That is the life of Jesus in 3 minutes. If you want to read up on His whole message and all of His deeds, you can find them at the beginning of the New Testament, in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Don't forget to get your copy of the Catechism of the Catholic Church at the Ave Maria bookstore here at Guadalupe Media, while supplies last. Useful for this challenge as well as Father Mike Schmidt's Catechism in a Year, starting in January 2023. Thank you for partaking in today's 3-Minute Catechism Challenge. We look forward to your comments and engagement in the discussion boards.